Hello all and welcome to this video where we'll discuss first 10 questions from September 2025 quantitative aptitude paper. So as usual, few rules before we start. The entire lecture will be in simple English so that everyone can understand. If you do not understand anything or if you have any doubts, let me know in comments or on Telegram. Second, you should have solved this by yourself first and then only come to the video, because if you directly see the solution, it is of zero use. Okay. Third, if this is a lecture where we have to see tricks to solve these questions within short time, 1 minute or 1.5 minutes. Okay. So for detailed concepts, I've already uploaded the detailed batch as well as all the revision batches on the channel for free. So you can go through those. In this video specifically, we'll discuss tricks on how to solve these questions fast. Okay. So let's start immediately. First, in a school, for a class monitor selection, there are 6 candidates and students need to choose up to 3 monitors. A student can vote for 1, 2 or 3 candidates. In how many ways can a student vote? See, they are saying out of 6, you can vote for either 1 or 2 or 3. They are not saying that you have to vote in an order, first, second and third. You just have to vote for 1 people, 2 people or 3 people. That's it, right? That means you have to select, you have to choose 1, 2 or 3. Select means what? Combinations and not permutations. So out of 6, we have to select either 1 or is plus. Always remember, or is plus and is multiplication. Or you have to select 2 or you have to select 3. 6C1, you should know that NC1 is always N. So 6C1 is 6 plus 6C2. How do you calculate 6C2 fast on calculator? For example, if you have 6C2, you know that it is going to be 6 factorial upon 2 factorial into 4 factorial, right? 2 factorial into 6 minus 2 factorial. So you know that it is going to be 6 into 5 into 4 factorial, where this will get cancelled and you will only be left with 6 into 5 by 2 factorial, right? So when you see 6C2, do not write it, do it in your mind. 6C2 is what? 6 factorial upon 2 factorial, 4 factorial. So 6 factorial will expand 6 into 5 into 4 factorial. So 4 factorial will be gone. What will be left? 6 into 5 upon 2 factorial. So it is 6 into 5 by 2, that is 15. Plus again 6C3, 6 divided by 3, 3. So 6 you will expand 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial. 3 factorial will cancel out. So in the numerator it is going to be 6 into 5 into 4. In the denominator you will have 1 3 factorial. So 6 into 5 into 4 divided by 3 factorial, which is 6. So 20. If you get confused or if you are taking too much time to calculate combinations, NCR, then I have uploaded a short video, okay, some 1 minute video on the channel already on how to do this quickly. Okay, so go through that. I'll give you a link in description. So check how much is this. 20 plus 15 plus 6, is it 41? Option A is the correct answer. Okay, next. Different words are made with rearrangement of letters of the word tropical in a way that vowels occupy odd places when counted from left. How many such words are there? First, let's classify vowels and consonants. T, R, O, P, I, C, A, L. So 3 vowels and 5 consonants, total 8. We want vowels at odd places. Odd means what? 1, 3, 5 and 7. So there are 4 places and you have to arrange 3 vowels. That means 4P 3 ways are there, permutations, arrangements. So let's say now you have arranged 3 vowels at this place and this place. How many places are left now? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 places are left and 5 letters are left. 5 places, 5 letters. That means 5P5 or 5 factorial, right? So you have to arrange vowels and consonants, and is multiplication. So 4P3 is what? 4 factorial upon 4 minus 3, that is 1 factorial. So it is just 4 factorial, which is 24, into 5 factorial, which is 120. Check 24 into 120 is 2880, which is option C. The common difference of the arithmetic progression this is. So you know that this is, you already know that this is arithmetic progression. So second term minus first term or third term minus second term, both are going to be same. So let's just do second minus first. 1 minus 3b by 3 minus 1 by 3. This is the common difference. Denominator is already common. So numerator 1 minus 3b minus 1. So 1 minus 1 is going to be 0. Then this 3 and this 3 will be cancelled. What is left? Minus b, which is option E. That's it. If the numbers x, 2x plus 2 and 3x plus 3 are in geometric progression, then the fourth term of the progression is what? Okay. Now this is a good question. If they're in geometric progression, that means we have common ratio. Common ratio is what? This by this or this by this. That means either 2x plus 2 by x, this common ratio, or common ratio is 3x plus 3 by 2x plus 2. That is third term by second term, right? This is same because both are common ratio. Can I write this as, we can take 3 common, right? 3 into bracket x plus 1 and 2 into bracket x plus 1. Can I just cancel x plus 1, right? So common ratio is what? 3 by 2. We already know that common ratio is 3 by 2. Okay. Now let's find x. We know that 2x plus 2 by x is equal to 3 by 2. So let's solve this equation. 2x plus 2 by x is equal to 3 by 2. Let's multiply on the opposite sides. 2 into 2x plus 2, that is 4x, plus 4 is equal to 3x. So if I take 3x to left hand side and 4 to right hand side, it will be x is equal to minus 4. So x is minus 4, we already know now. So now we can find fourth term. How? We already know the third term. Third term is what? 3x plus 3. So third term T3 is going to be 3x plus 3, that is 3 into minus 4, that is minus 12 plus 3 or minus 9, right? And common ratio is 3 by 2. So fourth term will be what? In geometric progression, every next term will be previous term, that is term 3 into r, common ratio 3 by 2, right? So check on your calculator. 9 into 3 by 2 is how much? 13.5 negative. So option D is the correct answer. Fine. Next, find n if np5 is equal to 20 times np3. So those who have already seen my permutation combination lectures, in such kind of questions you always go by options. So let's take option 1. 7p5. 7p5 is what? 7 factorial upon 2 factorial, which is 5040 upon 2, 2520, is equal to 20 times 7p3. 7p3 is what? 7 factorial upon 7 minus 3, 4 factorial. That is 5040 divided by 24. So 20 into 210. Check on your calculator. 20 into 210. That is not 2520. So option A is not correct answer. Option B. 8p5 is equal to 20 times 8p3. Let's check if this is correct. 8p5 is what? 8 factorial upon 8 minus 5, that is 3 factorial. Now on your calculator, either you can do 8 into 7 into 6 into and so on up to 4, or 8 factorial we can directly get as 7 factorial, that is 5040 into 8, right? Because on calculator it is always faster, right? On calculator when you are doing it, 8 factorial is what? 7 factorial into 8. So 5040 into 8 divided by 3 factorial is what? 6. So that is faster. 6720 is equal to 20 times 8p3 is what? 8 factorial upon 8 minus 3, that is 5 factorial. So again 8 factorial, how do we get? 7050 into 8, sorry 5040 into 8 divided by 5 factorial is 120. So that is 20 into 336. Check on your calculator. That is matching. So 8 is the correct answer, option B. Okay. Okay, fine. Next. Sum of first two terms of geometric progression is 14 and its infinite sum is 32. What is common ratio? This is a really good question. First two terms means what? First term is A, second term is A into R. So they are saying A plus AR is equal to 14. Okay, let's simplify this. A into bracket 1 plus R is equal to 14. So we have one equation. Second equation is what they are saying, sum up to infinity. Sum up to infinity is what? A upon 1 minus R is 32. That means A is equal to 32 into 1 minus R. Now, can I say we have two equations, this first equation and the second equation with two variables A and R. So we can solve this. We already know that A is equal to 32 into 1 minus R. So let's use this first equation and put A as 32 into 1 minus r. So instead of writing a into 1 plus r is equal to 14, now instead of a I will write 32 into 1 minus r from here, from this equation, into this 1 plus r remaining is equal to 40. Can I take 32 to the right hand side? So we'll have 14 by 32, right? 1 minus r into 1 plus r. A minus b into a plus b is what? A square, that is 1 square, minus b square, that is r square, is equal to 14 by 32. Let's take r to the right hand side now and 14 by 32 to the left hand side. So we'll have 1 minus 14 by 30, sorry, 1 minus 14 by 32 is equal to r square, correct? So 1 minus 14 by 32 is what? 1 into 32 is 32 minus 14, that is 18 by 32 is equal to r square. In exam, even do small calculations on calculator to avoid silly mistakes. 18 by 32 is what? 9 by sorry 16. So if r square is 9 by 16, r is equal to 3 by 4, positive or negative? 3 by 4 is what? 0.75 plus or minus. In options, there is only one option, positive 0.75. So B is the correct answer. Seventh is a simple theory question. For a relation R, A R B represents that A is related to B. If for all ABC, A R B and B R C implies A R C, then the relation is what? This is the definition of transitive relation. If A is related to B and B is related to C, and this implies that A is also related to C, this means the relation is transitive. So C is the correct answer. This is pure theory question. Eighth, let S is equal to this set, the number of non-empty proper subsets. Non-empty proper subsets is what? First understand, total number of subsets of a set is 2 raised to n. There are 5 elements here, A, B, C, D, E, so 2 raised to 5, that is 32. But this has all the subsets, including empty subset also and S itself also. Okay, so empty subset we don't want because they are asking non-empty, so we'll subtract 1. We also don't want S itself because they are asking for proper subset. Proper subset means any subset which is not S itself. So we'll subtract 1 more. So 30 is the correct answer, option A. That's it. Okay. Ninth, if f of y is 1 by 1 plus y and g of y is something y plus 1 by y, then what is f o g y? F o g y means f of gy, right? Now always interpret these questions like this, understand. F of y is what? 1 by 1 plus y. So if I ask you what is f of a, what will you say? 1 by 1 plus a, right? What is f of k? 1 by 1 plus k. So what is f of gy? It is 1 by 1 plus gy, right? That's it. We already know what is gy, g of y. It is 1 by 1 plus y plus 1 by y, right? So we just need to solve this. So let's take LCM, will multiply by y here. So y plus 1 by y, that is 1 by 2y plus 1 by y. So let's take this to numerator, so it will be reciprocal. Y by 2y plus 1. Option A is the correct answer. That's it. Okay. Now 10th is a good one. Let's solve last question. The sum of all natural numbers between 200 and 600 that are divisible by 13 is what? Okay. So first of all, we can solve this by trial and error, a bit of trial and error, and using formula of sum of n terms of an EP. Why? Because divisible by 13 means the difference is going to be 13, 13, 13. So it is going to be in arithmetic progression. What is formula of arithmetic progression sum? There is another formula which we don't generally use, n into a plus tn, first term plus last term by 2. Let's try to use this. First, let's find first term by trial and error. After 200, what is the number that is divisible by 13? By trial and error, 205 by 13, no. 206 by 13, no. 208 by 13, yes. 208 by 13 is 16. That means 208 is the first term which is divisible by 13. Okay. We don't know last term. Let's find last term. So before 600, again trial and error. 599 by 13, no. 598 by 13, yes. 598 by 13 is 46. That means this is going to be 598. We have to find number of terms. We don't know number of terms yet. Let's do that. So before that, just a second. Okay, so sorry. So that means we have to find n, right? How to find n? We know last term or Tn is a plus n minus 1 into d, right? We know Tn is 598 is equal to first term is 208 plus n minus 1 into d. Common difference is 13. That also we know. So let's solve this. 598 minus 208 is what? 390 is equal to n minus 1 into 13. So 390 by 13 is what? 30 is equal to n minus 1. That means n is equal to 31. If n is 31, let's put this n as 31. So this will be our answer. 208 plus 598 by 2 into 31, which is 12,493, or option A. Okay. So I hope this was useful to you and this helped. So try to solve questions like this where you apply tricks to solve them fast, so that in exam also, you don't spend too much time on questions which are not worth your time. In this, the only real difficult questions are question 10, question, then maybe the sixth, and maybe question 4. Okay, others were simple. Okay, so don't spend too much time on simple questions. Try to apply some tricks to get the answer fast. So we'll meet in the next video for questions 11 to 20. Okay, bye everyone. Thank you.